Namaskar, good evening. Today I am again before you to talk to you about not any fresh company but a summary of what we have dealt with in some of the promising companies. You know, the quarterly results are ending. The next quarterly results are likely to start from October 5th, 10th, 15th, like that. So, therefore, you must know on which companies you must concentrate. So, for that reason, I am giving you a small list with the brief details. So, we have dealt with them in various audios already. You can go through them again. But I am giving you here a few of the salient features and the changes which may have occurred from the last videos. Now, first one which we are selecting is Rain Industries. Rain Industries has been progressing in respect of sales very well. So, 2600 crores was in June 17, now 3800 crores. Year on year growth 44% and quarter on quarter growth is 15%. Net profit has grown from 155 crores to 303 crores, 95% growth. Sales have grown 44%. Net profit has grown 95% year on year and quarter on quarter 14%. Now the price earning is 6. So 6 means very reasonable, probably very low. Maybe because of this correction period, whatever, or we'll have to see that. Market price currently is 172. You know, year ago also it was around the same place, around 165 year ago. So the increase over a year period in price is hardly 4%. So it was not a multi-bagger, not a compounder during the last year for some reasons, whatever. But if you look at the 52-week high and low, low was 163, high was 476. It has gone to 476, not that it has not gone, but it has fallen very badly, whatever be the reasons. Now we'll have to watch out what will happen during this current quarter's result. So price earning is 6. Now therefore, if the investor sentiment turns, it may again crawl up from 172 to more reasonable levels like 300, like that. It manufactures carbon, cement and advanced materials, chemical products. It has got plants in 8 countries and sales, realization and falling rupee. These have helped. More sales, more realizations and falling rupee. All the three have helped to get more profits. Now, recently, Supreme Court has ordered a ban on import of pet coke. That may create some problems for the company. Now, let us watch out for the company's comment on that in the next results. Now, another problem is MARPOL, the Maritime Organization, has imposed a restriction, but that will come into being from 2020, not now. The sulfur content in shipping fuel should be reduced from 3.5% to 5%. How they will manage it, we do not know. There may be alternative fuels. So we'll have to watch how things will turn out for Rain Industries. So let us watch for their comment in the next results. The next one is Bansali Engineering Polymers Limited. Bansali Engineering Polymers Limited was a great company till 2 quarters back. But in the last 2 quarters, something has happened. Its sales have fallen, profits have fallen, and its market price also has fallen drastically. In Q4 results, there was a forex loss of 7 crores and debtors write-off of 9 crores. That has affected the profits and sales very badly. Then the Q1, next Q1, that also has suffered due to an accident, fire accident at its Satnur factory, which has affected the sales and profits. Now the Q4 is over, Q1 is over. Let us hope that the Q2 results which are likely to come in the next month will be normal. If the results are normal like what it used to be for Bansali earlier, then Bansali can climb up very fast from the present 124 price levels to 150, 160, 170 like that easily. Actually 52-week high was 224 and low was 80. Now, Abu Road, they wanted to expand earlier from 80 to 137, but they expanded from 80 to 100 and shelved 100 to 137. I also criticized, many others criticized that this was not a wise move. I made it very plain. It is an unintelligent move. Last video I made it very clear. As many others also may have done that. So the company has reconsidered and it is now going for that 100 to 137 expansion also. But it may not be completed by December probably. It may be completed a little later. It is a zero debt company. It's having a huge greenfield expansion near Pipavav port, 2000 KTPA, but that is 2022. We don't know. So, but anyway, let us watch out the next quarterly result. If it is good, probably the share price will bounce back. Now, the next one is Manpasand Beverages. Manpasand Beverages was an excellent company till the auditors resigned from the company. There were some other rumors also floated against the company, and the company's share price has fallen very drastically from around 499 to around 104. So, 1/5 almost. The net sales of the company latest June was affected by some problems in the factory. Therefore, sales have come down to some extent. So, the year-on-year increase in the sales are hardly 13%, and quarter-on-quarter it is a negative 13%. Net profit, there is no increase, just 1%. And quarter-on-quarter, if you see, it is 15% degrowth. So, the latest quarter was not bad, was not good. But the next quarter is likely to be good. The company has commissioned or is in the process of commissioning 4 factories, and production is likely to double, and part of the production may have come in this quarter. Therefore, the results could be good. If the results are good, the market price, current market price from 124, it may again climb up to more decent levels. That we'll have to wait and see. So now they have tied up with Parle for distribution of their products. That also will help. Now they also want to go for overseas sales. Anyway, Manpasand could be a long-term winner. Then comes Sadhana Nitro. Sadhana Nitro has been going on from strength to strength. You know, it is a small company only, but it has been going from strength to strength. Now, in the last 5 quarters, the sales have been going up, and year-on-year growth was 331% sales. Very, very great. Net profit growth is 3,620%. Net profit growth is annual, that is year-on-year growth is 3,620%. Sales growth is 331%. Now, the volumes of transactions is very low. Sometimes hundreds, sometimes a few thousands. That has to improve. This company is doing one thing. It is subdividing its shares from 10 to 5. Could have done more. 10 to 2, something like that would have been better. That's my opinion. Anyway, 10 to 5 also will improve the liquidity a little more. Now, it manufactures heavy organic chemicals, dye intermediates, etc. It exports about 76% of its sales, and it is acquiring a company called Spidigo-Net. It has redeemed some pledged preference shares. Now, the revenue for last year also was quite good, 111 crores against just 59 crores in the previous year. So, the Sadhana Nitro progress has been very good. There may be some negatives here and there, but basically sales and profits and the rise. 52-week high and low, if you see that, 53 rupees is the low, 1,350 is the high. Now it is around 1,175, and even now the price earning is only 10. Now, if the sales growth is similar, Sadhana Nitro shares could climb up very wonderfully. The last and final that we are going to deal with is Mangalam Organics in this video. We'll have another video also. Mangalam Organics is another wonderful company. The net sales year on in June 18 was 88 crores, and in June 17 was 35 crores, 151% increase in sales year on year, and 155 increase percent increase in sales quarter on quarter also. Quarter on quarter sales on. In other words, the latest quarter is simply super, but other quarters also were good. Net profit has increased by 371%. Not like Sadhana 3620%, but 371. That also is excellent. 407% quarter on quarter. So net sales improvement and net profits improvement in this June quarter has been quite impressive. Now the current market price is 438 against a year ago price of 78 rupees. The volume is quite good here. Unlike Sadhana Nitro, volumes were there just hundreds, but here volumes are in tens of thousands is reasonable. Price earning is even more attractive, 7.77. So 52-week high is 510, low is 74. So you take your pick. Mangalam seems to be good, provided it continues to perform in the same way. It's manufacturing camphor, resins, sodium acetate, dipentene, and its factory is at Kumbhiwali, Khopoli district, Maharashtra. It has got ISO certifications, REACH certification, and pharmacopoeia certification, and it is preparing for GMP certificate also. So it has done a buyback of its equity and reduced the equity level. It has partnered with the DRT France for sales, distribution all around Asia, etc. Annual sales were 345 crores against hardly 197 crores. Here also, year-on-year sales growth also is quite impressive. 197 crores to 345 crores. Net profit increased just like that, 5 crores to 14 crores. So in all possible ways, Mangalam seems to be quite good. There may be some negatives somewhere, but they don't matter as long as sales and profits are well managed and the market takes a good look at the company. Now it is before you. Thanks a lot for listening to me. I'll come up before you with a summary of more companies like this. Why I am doing that is in the coming results, look for these companies. If they do well, a time to consider for our portfolios. Even now, probably some of them can be considered, but if they do well in the coming results also, it will be a good show. There are always good companies worth looking at and disposing of bad companies. Remember, thanks for listening. I'll be with you with a lot more summaries and maybe a few other companies' results also. Thank you.